Yes, hello everybody. We are live on the Dynasty Hotseat, the only Dynasty show out there that is certified Inferno. You know what it is. We are back with the worst Dynasty team ever. If you're not sure what this is, you're catching for the first time. Hey, welcome to the party. Nice to see you. A couple of months ago, I took on the worst Dynasty team that you're ever going to see in your life. Trust me, stick around. You'll see how bad it is. And thought, let's try and turn this around. But I didn't want to do it alone, so the great community here over at the Dynasty Hotseat is helping out with it, trying to build this team back up. And at the end of it, man, if we could win a championship, how amazing would that be? Welcome along to the party. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe and all of that. Fantastic stuff. Welcome to the people watching on YouTube. Welcome to the people watching live on X as well. There is a comment section as well. Make sure you say hi to say that you're watching along. Always great to hear from people. Let's go straight into it, shall we? I'm on a slightly limited time schedule this evening, so it'll be a bit of a shorter show. So let's have a little look at where we left off last week. Man, we missed a chance. We missed an absolute golden chance, I think, because we could have actually ended up winning this matchup last week. But you can see a pitiful 44.5 points. Our opponent only had 67 points and still came out with the win. And you can see why. I mean, for those people joining again, you can see the state of this team. Mac Jones, 6 points. Dalvin Cook, nothing. P. Ryan, 5 points. Eovas, 4. Xavier Worthy, only 2 points. Mike Gesicki, 9 points. A good return from him. Noah Brown with 6. Dalton Schultz with 11. Brian Thomas Jr., been so good for this team, only 3 points. And then, good God, Cooper Rush. I mean, we would have been better starting. We would have been better starting any of you guys in the comments. You would have done a better job than Cooper Rush because you would have scored a 0. He gets -4 points for our team. That was exciting when we picked him up. We thought, hey, we got a quarterback here that we can start because we're kind of short, but can't quite get it. We got some people in the comments. Let's see who's around. Stop trying to rip people off for Chase Luke Pickett. Has Paul been spreading? Oh, it is Paul. It is Paul. Yeah, I'm trying to buy Jamar Chase off Paul. Like, what would you pay for Jamar Chase in the comments? Let me know, actually, and let's see if me and Paul can get a deal done live on air. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? And we got now let's Nihal. I'm going to say Nihal. I'm going to say I'm not 100% though. Nihal saying Dobbins or Brian Robinson rest of the season. Tricky. Robinson's an absolute beast. He's been playing so well. J.K. Dobbins also been playing really well. Austin Eckler's having a sneaky good season, which could quell Brian Robinson. But then on the other hand, you've got good old Gus Bus back again. They'll be super close, right? They'll be super close. I don't know. In a tiebreaker like this, Nihal, what I would do is go look at the schedule. Who's got the easier schedule? Just look for that. I'm not sure off the top of the hand. I can't really pick between them. So just go look up the teams they're playing. Look up how effective those teams are at defending the run. Whatever one's got the easier schedule, go with that. That would be my advice because that's a coin flip, really. That's a coin flip. Paul, however, or Luke, as it's saying on here, he's on his brother's account saying he's going for Brian Robinson. That's his guy, though. Say we can do the Stafford trade now. All right, live on there. Well, we can work out a trade. Let me know what you want. And we'll go to that. But yeah, unfortunately, man, Cooper Rush letting us down. We could not have, even if we started 100% accuracy, we couldn't have even got to this total. So it's not the end of the world. You don't feel so bad. Let's have a look. Some people in the last couple of days that happened. Malik Willis was dropped. We could pick him up, I suppose. TJ Turner and Chris Brooks were dropped. One team was happy he picked up a quarterback. We managed to get Cooper Rush and Nick Westbrook-Akina, which we spoke about last week. And Chris Rodriguez was on the waivers. That got picked up. You can see lowest scorer, us. And below expectations, 54% below expectations on a team that already had the lowest expectations to start with. I mean, that's like rocking up to a test expecting an F and getting hit by a car on the way there. It's just so unfortunate. And just when you think things are going badly, they can always get worse. Then the only things that happened since, Chris Rodriguez, who just got picked up, got dropped. And I reminded Pitcairn of a trade that I'd send out because he's not responded. But let's have a look. We do have an incoming trade. You can see here the trade last week. We sent out some seconds and a third for JSN. But we do have a risky trade. And that's why this show is titled Risky Trades. Because it's actually a pretty good value, I think. But the two players are risky. My personal stance on this is we should accept. However, you know that's not how it works. It's up to you guys and me together as a team. So you can see here, we have Marshawn Lloyd and Trey Benson. We'd be giving up a 2026 second round pick, a third, and a third. And that's it. That's all. So just let me know what you think we should do with that. I think that's a pretty good deal, to be honest with you. I think Lloyd's got a chance. I'm not a big Josh Jacobs guy. Benson is a great player. James Conner is just on red hot form. Paul's in the chat. Paul, you're a Cardinals fan. What do you think about Trey Benson? Do you actually quite like the player and he's just stuck behind James Conner? Have you liked what you've seen with him? What do you expect going forward? If we get some inside Cardinals knowledge from you, Paul, that would be absolutely fantastic. If you're still watching, awkward if he's not watching anymore, right? Saying Stafford for your 25 first and second. Hey, yeah, sure, yes. Sure. Taylor being like, accept. Paul saying, accept. Trey Benson getting a bigger workload moving forward. His value will keep on rising. Boys, I'm happy with that. I'm saying accept. Taylor saying accept. Paul saying accept. 3 thumbs up. Let's get it done right away. We get Marshawn Lloyd and Trey Benson onto the team. That's the kind of players that we need, these upside players. Accepted. Boom. Trade is in process. Excellent work. These are the kind of deals that we need moving forward. Hopefully one of those guys will hit and we can have either a good running back on our team moving forward, or we can go ahead and flip them for an absolute profit. Love that. Pretty good deal, right? Nathaniel, again, proving to be a really good trade partner. We had a little chat. We worked things out. Great player. Really enjoying playing in this league with Nathaniel for sure. So, like I said, I'm on a bit of a tighter schedule, ladies and gents. So let's rocket through these. Let's go through. Let's set our lineup. We are going to get absolutely crushed this week by Wanty, who's one of the better teams in the league. So we don't have to spend all day doing this. The trade has been processed. So now we have to cut 2 people. All right. Can we move anyone to the injured reserve? Yes, we can. We can move Marshawn Lloyd straight into the injured reserve. Wow, what a team player he is, helping us out already. And then that means we have to cut one more person. Can we put Slayton in there? Oh, we can. Look at that. Lovely. I do quite like it when you're allowed to do that. Some people don't, when you're allowed to put players who are out onto injured reserve. I just think it gives you a bit more flexibility. I quite like it. I also think you should have like as many injured reserves as you like. You're going to have to pay the piper eventually in your lineup. So, yeah, I think I'm happy enough to have unlimited injured reserve, but I know that's another controversial one. Right, let's have a look. Do we need to change anything or move anyone around? Man, Noah Fant is someone that we could put in, I suppose. It's slim pickings, as you know. Mecole Hardman has a chance of ripping off a big play against Buffalo. That should be a high-scoring game. So we could put in T. Higgins. We'll put him in for now. However, I mean, yeah. He's probably going to be declared out anyway. That is Monday night. That is frustrating. That Monday 1 a.m. The late night game in America on a Sunday. Hopefully some injury news will come out about him before that. I will set some auto subs on my phone. I can't do it on Sleeper on the laptop because it was made in the Stone Age and has not been updated since, sadly. Nick Westbrook-Akina is another guy that we might be able to slot in. These guys are all pretty solid, though, so we might leave that just for now. Trey Benson's on a bye, so he's not going to help us right away. I suppose we trust Cooper Rush again for now, but who knows going forward. I think this is the lineup. We'll flip over T. Higgins and Noah Brown just to make sure that we get that early window with Noah Brown. He's got a chance. He's one of those boom bust kind of guys, so he could do something nice, hopefully. And yeah, I think that is pretty much our lineup as we just get our flex positions right. Anyone in the comments saying we should swap in? Anyone else do anything else? What's Taylor saying? Taylor got offered Devontae Adams for Jerry Jeudy and Jordan Whittington in Dynasty, trying to compete. What's Adams been like at the Jets? I'm sure he's been okay, right? Judy's sneakily doing all right. Judy had like 10, 11 catches last week. But I mean, those two guys are like, they're never going to win you a championship, probably. Jerry Jeudy and Jordan Whittington. Devontae Adams could win you a championship. So if you try to compete, I say, hell, why the hell not? Why the hell not? If you're a Devontae Adams away from winning, go for it. Go for it. Westbrook Akina gets a touchdown this week, says Paul. All right, let's get Westbrook Akina in. Who would you swap out Dalton Schultz? They're playing Dallas, which could be a big game for him. We could swap out T. Higgins and swap him back in if he gets any kind of... We could take out Mike Gesicki, actually. Why don't we do that? Yeah. Let's take him out. Let's get in Westbrook Akina. He's going to get a touchdown against Minnesota. Did he used to play for Minnesota? He's played for so many teams. Did he used to play for Minnesota? He only played for Tennessee. I'm getting confused. I'm maybe getting confused between another double-barrel surname. He's only ever played for Tennessee. Huh. I was sure he played somewhere. There was a guy, and he ended up on the Chiefs at one stage as well. What was that guy's name? Like a double-barrel surname. Not like Westbrook Akina, sounds similar. I'm blanking on his name now. He did end up at the Kansas City Chiefs at one stage. I'm pretty sure he was at the Vikings. I can't remember this guy's name. Can't remember. Don't even know if he's still on the team now. Who knows? Anyway, that is our lineup set. Let's go and have a switch over at the video comments from last week. Now, this is pretty cool. If you're watching live, obviously, you're able to just comment now and say what you would like to see right now. However, if you aren't watching live and you're catching it after the fact, just leave a comment below on YouTube only, obviously. I won't be able to see it on X. So go over to YouTube, leave a comment, and then we'll review it just here. All right. So C. Kirk Walsh saying, love the series. Thank you so much. Would be great to see a recap of all major changes you made throughout the season in January. That is absolutely coming. Definitely doing that. A full recap of season 1 of the Worst Team Ever will be coming absolutely like a clip show, right? That's what I've got in my head. Mark adding, Cooper Rush was still in waivers. Yeah. Yeah, he was, Mark. Yep. I was pleased. I was pleased to see him, but it didn't work out too well for us, sadly. But Dak is on IR now, so maybe we have got a chance of him doing something long term. Also, a general comment: need to remember this is a long-term project. Next year's a write-off too, basically correct. Lack of other picks, worth throwing some risky speculative, not giving up first or high seconds, risky players. Yeah. Otherwise, might as well. Yeah, I think you're right. First round picks, especially, we need to be careful with. I think some of the trades that turned out last week were kind of players that were 100% worth those first round picks. And we've seen the results. All of those things have been rejected, apart from Pitt Kern, who's not got back to us. But that wasn't even necessarily using the first round pick. And then third and the second, Benson. Yeah, we've already picked up Benson, not our second rounder. I don't believe it was our second rounder that came back as well, Mark. So that's good news. And King Rex saying, I was expecting Marvin Harrison to be on Nomad's team. You and me both, bud. Yeah, absolutely. And this is being a bit glitchy, sorry. The Forsaken Guardian saying, I would counter a late. Yeah, a lot of the stuff about the Benson deal, which of course we know has already been completed. And that's all the comments from last week. Not a huge amount of comments like normal. But most of it on that Benson deal, which we don't really need to worry about, which is superb. So let's flick back over and let's have our usual little scan of the waiver wire, shall we? So, and then what we might do, because we have a little bit of time left, is have a look and see who's on the trade block as well, and see if anyone's interested in any of those players. So, quarterback-wise, anyone else stare at this guy so much? I feel like Blake Sims, for being a quarterback that hasn't played in 7 years, or ever, for a guy that has never played a snap in the NFL, is maybe the most famous quarterback who has never played a snap in the NFL, because he's constantly sitting right at the top of waivers. So shut out Blake Sims wherever you are. Running backs available. There, Ogunbowale is available. Amir Abdullah, Kyle Juszczyk. Was this like some kind of elocution test here? Is this what Sleeper is doing? There, Ogunbowale. I can't do it now. See, I'm putting myself under pressure. So we got Ogunbowale, Abdullah, and Juszczyk. That is quite difficult to say in a row, right? Carson Steele is there. There's not a lot here, right? Not a lot here. There's a Jet Taylor that gets people excited, but not that Jet Taylor, unfortunately. Zacchaeus, again with the elocution, right? We got Zacchaeus up here, who we had and we dropped, and yeah, we end up going to O'Brien. Got DJ Turner. Wilson over at New Orleans. They've got a bit of a receiver issue, but he's never done anything, really. Mac Hollins, who's been all right, actually, He's been all right. He could be someone that we might target. Let me know if you think we should get Mac Hollins up on the team. Nelson Aguilar, Robert Woods. We've got Cavante Turpin, who's, now with a new QB, not really worth too much. Jalen Watson, not a huge amount in there. Tight ends, well, this is the tight end wasteland. It's just a load of tight end. AJ Barner's interesting, I suppose, as a rookie. But we already have we already got Noah Fant on that team, who's the more experienced tight end there anyway. So if anybody sees anything live watching, or if anybody sees anything watching, retroactively, let me know. Let me see. Wolfgar in the chat. Do you have your sleeper linked to keep trade cut? I do not. No. It's not even something I've ever attempted to try and do. And I'm not even sure I'll be able to do it on my laptop. It might be a phone thing. Maybe you can do it on your laptop as well. But I'm currently on the laptop right now, so I'm not sure if it will work necessarily. Keep trade cut as well. Not the beyond end all of value. In fact, a lot of times it's a real victim of moving too fast and the market hyper adjusting to the little things that happen. But it is a good barometer. It'll show player values, even the free agents. That's pretty useful. So we could sort it by like keep trade cut value. All right. So I'll have a look into that. Let me note that down, Wolfgar. So keep trade cut. I'm guessing it's like a Chrome extension you can get, maybe, right? Let's see if I can get the keep trade cut extension put onto my sleeper, and that would be quite handy. I'll try and have that for the next episode. That's a great tip for the show and for everyone else listening as well, obviously. This trade has gone through. I think I did confirm that. Guys, nobody really standing out here, to be honest with you. So let's flick back over to the trade center here. And let's check out the people that are listed for trade. All right. Half of our team, obviously. So let's see. Is anyone here standing out as potential trade candidate? Tua, who Wanty does not want to sell low on. We've already tried. Drake May, we've already tried. See, Wanty has all these guys on the trade block, and we have tried to buy some of them, and he's not really willing to sell them. So they're not really on the trade block, to be honest. Pacheco's on there. Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs. Hollywood Brown could be an interesting one. He's a bit older, though. Selmo's got Christian Kirk. Saitama's got Mahomes, who we've tried. Levis, who we have tried. Tyreek Hill and Cooper Kupp. Nomad is an arsehole, so we'll just skip over him. Nathaniel has got Wilson, Derek Carr, Swift, Echan. Echan is a good long-term buy still. But he's so good. He's going to be so hard to get. Pierce, Ridley, Wilson, and Amari Cooper. Wilson's not a bad player. Not a bad player at all. C.A. Buckeye, Stafford, Mayfield, James Conner. Again, no one that's really going to help our team out too much. My guy, Rye, has got Andy Dalton on there. He's got Williams, Stevenson, Sanders, Devontae Adams, Lockett, Jahan Dotson, Romeo Dobbs. Chadley's got Isaiah Likely. Bills Mafia's got Jordan Love. That would be a good guy to try and get. I wonder if we could think of an offer for Jordan Love. That'd be tricky, though, because we don't have a quarterback to really give up. Aaron Jones, Austin Eckler, Justin Jefferson, Rashid Shaheed. That could be an interesting one to go after as well. Rashid Shaheed. And Pitcairn's got a lot of people, but he didn't answer any of our trades. So that's annoying. He's got Darnold, Barkley, Mostert, Bigsby, Johnson, and Godwin. But he's got a tendency to not answer any trades. You can see this one was 7 days old. Remember last time we had to cancel a trade because it was so old as well from him. So, yeah, slightly annoying. Phil saying, love that, didn't know it was a thing. Neither did I, Phil. Yeah, that's a pretty cool concept, I think, right? Pretty cool concept. So I'm going to look into that to see if we can get that for the show next week. And yeah, guys, that's it, really. Not going to lie. A very short episode. I am very short on time this week, though. So if anyone does have any questions, I have about 5 minutes left to get to them. And then I got to go. I got to run. So any questions, please leave a comment just now and I'll get to them. I got about 5 minutes. All right. So let's see. Wolfgar. If you log into Sleeper through the website, there is a number sequence at the end of the web address. Yes. Then go to Keep Trade Cut and we'll let you enter that number to view your Sleeper account. All right. So like the ID that's up at the top. All right. The Sleeper ID. Yes, I know some people had asked for that. So this, I'm going to paste it into the chat. That is the number. So that is the number that is the Sleeper ID for this league because some people had asked for it to check it out. So that is the ID. So if I log into there is a number sequence at the end of the week. You can go to Keep Trade Cut and we'll let you enter. I'll have an experiment with that for next week's show for sure, mate. That is a great shout. Any more questions in the chat at all? If not, guys, I gotta run. I gotta be somewhere about it. I didn't want to cancel this week's episode, so I thought I'd better go on and do a short run through and leave it up to more people watching it after the fact to go ahead and mention any potential trades that we should be doing with those people that are on the trade block or anything we should be doing with the starting lineup. I will see it. So please let me know if you have not already. Like and subscribe to the channel. It is very, very much appreciated, of course. And guys, sorry it's such a short one. Again, apologies. I do have prior commitments, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. So this has been another super short episode of the worst team ever. At least the worst for now. Now we got Trey Benson. Now we got Marshawn Lloyd on board as well. Just remember that greatness isn't born. It's built. See you next time.